For years, we have had the iconic duo of William and Henry. And with Secret of the Mimic, we got a brand new, lore important middle-aged white guy. But could we be seeing Edwin Murray in the FNAF movies? After all, in the first movie, we got Vanessa. She's about 35 years early. But also with this first movie, what we all originally thought was another cool reference towards Sparky is really the brand new character, Bub. This whole time, Scott was giving us hints towards Secret of the Mimic, and we all just thought, Sparky? Is that Sparky? So I thought it would be fun to ask you guys who y'all think should play Edwin Murray if he ever does appear in the FNAF movies. After all, back during the production of the first FNAF movie, we all had our own dream casting, thinking William Afton was gonna be like William Dafoe, fucking Hawk as Michael Afton.
Doctor said I could be on the spectrum.
I don't know what that is, but get off it pronto.
William Dafoe, he's something of a scientist himself. I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like if William Dafoe was going to be anybody, he should have been William Afton. And then again, I think Matthew Lillard is already a perfectly good William Afton. I wouldn't change a thing. I just don't think he'd really be good Edwin material, especially if we're doing the Edwin from 1979 when he's, you know, still alive. I think William Dafoe's a bit too old at this point. Jonathan Bailey, who the fuck is that? Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it. The face shape, the face shape's a big thing. Face shape is probably the most important thing, actually, we need in looking for a role, because, you know, you can always change an actor's hair color, or, like, tone of voice, or you can always shove glasses on them or not, but you can't change that face shape. Danny DeVito. Yes. Chris Pratt.
He's so cool.
Pedro Pascal, that would be the hottest Edwin Murray we see in a theater. David Arquette, the actor of Dewey Riley from Scream, he'd be perfect as this nerdy and sad character. I agree, I definitely think Dewey's actor could really pull that off. We already see Dewey's character is a little bit dorky in the first Scream movie, which would fit nicely with Edwin's character, although I don't really think he has the right face shape to be playing Edwin. Like Matthew Lillard, he has more of that lengthier face, which really does seem to match William based off of the other interpretations we've seen of him. And Skeet Ulrich really does seem to match Henry's design from the fourth closet, at least. He doesn't really seem to match the game's design, albeit the game's design is really just one fucking drawing. But with how Steelwool has been showing more and more human characters and designs in their games, we have a lot more to go off of when it comes to Edwin's physical design now. And although it seems like Dewey's actor can act the part, I don't really know if he can physically look the part. But I do really like the unspoken role of the big three guys to the FNAF lore all being just from that one fucking Scream movie.
But Billy, would you, alright? I can't take anymore.
I'm the fun one.
Do I run over this liberal or do I drive around?
Rick Moranis back in the day would have been oh damn, holy shit, yeah. Back in his prime, I could definitely see him playing a young Edwin Murray, but I guess nowadays he could still play, you know, an old Edwin Murray if we need that. I mean, the FNAF movies take place 2000s, and Edwin Murray's supposed to look like this in 1979. I could see him, yeah. Neo No Woody.
Rise Darby, who's that?
Oh my god, I'm surprised so many people look like Edwin. I mean, his voice doesn't really match how Edwin's is. He has like a completely different accent. But then again, Matthew Lillard's not fucking British, so, you know, not a deal breaker. Garrett Hines, because after Secret of the Mimic, I believe, until proven otherwise, that Mike's dad may be Edwin instead of Henry. Garrett Hines did play Mike's dad in the first movie, and at the time, a lot of people thought that he was gonna play Henry. Of course, this was before we knew that fucking Billy Loomis himself was actually gonna be Henry.
That shouldn't be turning me on. Maybe it should. Either way, it's turning me on.
Although personally, I'm not opposed to the twist, I just don't think the evidence is pointing towards that. After all, Mike's last name is Schmidt, not Murray, and we see how Mike's dad in the FNAF movie has multiple kids. Something Edwin Murray could not handle himself. You guys, Abby is actually gender swapped Garrett, who is actually the mimic. It's the mimic. To be fair though, from a lore standpoint, I could see some connections between Garrett and David, but honestly, there's also connections between Garrett and Dave, the crying child. That whole big can of worms will be saved for a theory releasing soon, so stay tuned. Tom Holland, lol. I mean, seriously though, Tom Holland could be like a young flashback Edwin Murray or something. I don't know. I don't know. He's probably too expensive for Blumhouse. Bob Gunton? He's just an old guy. Or Jim Carrey. I don't know. I feel like Jim Carrey would make it way too animated. He's way too cartoony than Edwin needs to be. Like, Edwin's a nerd, but he's not like a may I sit there? They should cast Christopher Lloyd. He needs money and rarely gets to do serious roles. Also, he'd be the right age realistically if he's late 20s in the 70s and William and Henry were early 20s. That would work. Yeah, it would work. I think there are better options in terms of physical appearance that match Edwin. But like if you're doing an old Edwin Murray, then yeah, Tobey Maguire. I'm sorry. I guess technically speaking, you know, any white dude, brown hair that's oldish, I guess. I don't know. It's just funny to me. I usually see Tobey Maguire as this either super serious dude or Spider-Man. We can have Edwin Murray be Spider-Man. LeBron James, I like where this is heading.
LeBron James, scream if you love FNAF.
Johnny Depp purely because of Willy Wonka vibes. I mean, when I saw Edwin, I thought a little bit more of that original Willy Wonka, not necessarily Mr. Makeup Boy over here, but, you know, I mean...
Shouldn't be turning me on.
I'm so tired of hearing my name. Their name has nothing to do with Edwin. Their name is Laffy Taffy. Alas, now that everybody has casted their vote, who do I believe should play Edwin Murray in the FNAF movies? I mean, it's kind of obvious. I put him in the thumbnail. Bill Hader, aka the guy I only know from It Chapter 2. Oh wait, actually I take that back. He was in the Angry Birds movie. He played Leonard. Wait, who the fuck was Leonard? Not only has he been in a variety of roles, both animation and live action, so I think he can pull off the Edwin Murray sort of nerdy type, but I also think he really physically fits the role as well. Just throw some glasses on him and boom, that's your Edwin Murray right there. He was also in Sausage Party. Remember El Guaco? No, me neither. I could see him play Edwin Murray maybe in whatever FNAF movie's next after this main trilogy, because I mean, come on, look at how much money that first FNAF movie made. Blumhouse, Jason Blum has openly said he wants Scott to make more of these. We will be getting the FNAF book treatment, but for movies. Come on, Scotty boy, just make me my mimic slasher movies. You already wrote an entire story. The epilogues, just turn that into a movie script. Boom, you got yourself a slasher movie. But let's say we got this trend going where we're doing a bunch of Scream characters, a bunch of ghost faces as the main characters for the FNAF series. Let's keep that trend going. Let's see where that could take us. Opting for only the cast of the Scream movies, who should Edwin Murray be? Honestly, I think Scott Foley, the ghost face in Scream 3, could do the job good. I think out of all the ghost faces specifically, he definitely looks the part. But if we're wanting to keep it even more specific and still go with only the first Scream movie, then I guess Dewey is the only person I could see as like the only real option. Aside from that, any other white guy in brown hair would, you know, be good enough. I guess if William Afton doesn't have to stay British, then, you know, anything can happen with Edwin Murray's character. But if I didn't feature your comment today, then haha, then let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Who would you like to play Edwin Murray? Sorry about the lack of uploads as of recent. I've been busy with a certain thing. You may have heard of it. It starts with a K, features a fairly white killer. Nope, not going there. Make sure to hit that like button like the latest Clancy trailer hit you with some Morse code. I'm sorry. And I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.
Driving in my car right after a beer.